Hello everyone. Yes, as you can see, I'm actually in the Roblox studio, and that is because we are at we are in the taping session of the cafe, and the reason why the show is not live tonight is because I will be preparing for Cool News Primetime later at 9:45 p.m. So which is why I'm actually in the Roblox studio right now, a day before the show goes live. And with that, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Today is Thursday, March 19, 2026, and yes, we're gonna be covering, or I should say, yes, it is another day where we will be covering a full of the gaming headlines that we will be covering and on what's happening in the video game industry right here on Asphere's Cafe. So, how are you all doing so far? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or wherever you are or wherever you are right now, because yes, I will not be able to be reading your live chats, as you know, this episode this episode is pre-tape as you are hearing right now. So don't expect me to read your live chats if you're okay. Sorry about that. My speaker was acting my speaker was acting up all of a sudden, and unfortunately it looks like my earbuds has died. So gonna have to charge it if I wanna work. But either way, without any wasting any more time now, as you can see, we are at the Roblox studio, as you are seeing right here. Yes, it is indeed been the long time since we haven't been taping in our Roblox session, and yeah, it has been quite a long time since we last used the studio, aside from the OBB. But look, we are so back, ladies and gentlemen. But again, this is only going to be used when I am going to be taping the episode like this one, for example, for our gaming cafe episode like this one. But again, I'm doing this in advance because I will not be able to do my show live. But yeah, anyway, without wasting any more time now, let's get into our first round of our gaming cafe right here on Asphere's Cafe. Now, so what do we have here in Gemasu? Well, as of 11:30 p.m. March 18, 2026, in my area right now, you can see we got a bunch of right here. Let me just zoom in here. We got a bunch of articles to actually cover too. So we got Final Fantasy. Okay, well this one is not in my bingo cards, which I wish I could have talked about this, but this was not part of the anime corner earlier. But either way, we might cover that later in our second gap of our gaming cafe. So we got Shangri-La Frontier. Ooh, I have not heard Shangri-La Frontier in a while, huh? Ever since I last heard the title around last year when I watched the second season of Shangri-La Frontier. It's been a long time, if you ask me. It really is. I haven't heard Shangri-La Frontier since the anime ended, but yeah. I'm aware that the set title, being Shangri-La Frontier, is getting its own mobile game adaptation, and now we have more details that we are about to show you. So this is coming from Gemasu, and yes, it is known as the 7 Colossi. That is the mobile game of Shangri-La Frontier, which is set to launch this year. So as you can see, Shangri-La Frontier, the 7 Colossi, will be launching for PC, iOS, and Android in 2026 in Japan, according to publisher Netmarble and developer Netmarble Nexus that they said there. And if you're asking, yeah, it will be a gacha game, as stated there. It will be free to play with in-app purchases. An official teaser website and YouTube channel were also launched, which we will take a look in a bit, as well as a new trailer introducing the game's world and characters, including the in-game reveal of Wizamon the Tom Guard. As the first game adaptation of the series, Shangri-La Frontier the Seven Colossi faithfully recreates and expands the enemy's world and revolves around defeating 7 powerful monsters known as Colossi. It also features encounters with various characters and NPCs and uses the 2-character Switch-based battle system playable with one hand. So we will be playing a trailer in a bit, and honestly, this is pretty exciting. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty exciting. So we're gonna be playing a trailer in via YouTube page, and yeah, you'll be the judge for this one. What do you all think about the upcoming Shangri-La Frontier mobile game that is set to be out soon? And yes, as you saw there, this is pretty much a very recent video, and also a brand new YouTube channel as well from the respective mobile game. So yeah, as you can see from the trailer, it's developed by Netmarble. Let's have a watch.
Welcome to Shangri-La Frontier.
楽しませてくれよシャンクロー。
もらってあげるから喜んでもいいよ。
プロの力見せてやるよ。
斬撃冗談。
さあやってやるですわ。
原作のあの名シーンを自ら体験せよ。
Promising. Oh my gosh. It really looks promising in terms of
原作そのまま
graphics.
指先で体感するシャングリラフロンティア。
It even
赤森のウェザエモンに遭遇しました。
クレセントボーバル。
シャングリラフロンティア7つの最強種公式アカウントのフォローを忘れないでね。
That is in fact the trailer of Shangri-La Frontier, the 7 Colossi that is set to be out next or later this year in 2026. And once again, the trailer, the graphics itself is really promising, to be fair. And they will have more details that they will announce later in Anime Japan 2026. So, what are your thoughts on the? What are your thoughts on the? Oh wait, what happened to my page here? But yeah, what are your thoughts on the Shangri-La Frontier, the 7 Colossi? Will you be looking forward to playing it when it comes out? Let us know in the comment section down below on your thoughts on the game. Alright, we are not done yet because we have more to look at. So what else we got? We got what else here? We got Captain Tsubasa to World Fighter Systems. So if you're a fan of Captain Tsubasa 2, well, or sorry, if you're a massive fan of soccer and Captain Tsubasa, well, we got you covered with this one. Yeah, we got you covered. Oh wait, no, I'm lagging. Anyway, but yeah, one more time. If you're a fan of Captain Tsubasa and if you're a fan of soccer, well, we got you covered as Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighter System is going to be around the corner soon. So this is coming from Gamersu once again. Publisher Bandai Namco and developer Tamsoft have released a new trailer for Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters introducing the game systems. So we'll be reading the overview right here on what you can expect with the game. So the next episode of Tsubasa Revetting Adventure is here. Enjoy the thrill of spectacular soccer actions with 110 playable characters and new sensational super moves. Challenge a friend in the field or support Tsubasa on his journey. The ball is yours. And then you have 22 national teams, 110 playable characters, and more than 115 cutscenes highlighting moves on the pitch. And you also get to see the unseen teams from the manga and original teams and characters clash in glorious meticulous animation. And the best part is you also have an improved gameplay too. Alright, so since I'm not into the Captain Tsubasa, I will not be opening any YouTube website, but I will be playing it right here through Getmaster website. So it is a little bit a long trailer, which I'm not gonna go through, but we're just gonna hover over what you all can expect with this with the game. So we will be playing a bit, and then I'll stop here. So yeah, ladies and gents, let's have a look at the game on. Let's have a look at Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters. Let's have a watch. So you can see it is powered by real Unreal Engine, and it's also celebrating. It's also sorry, but it will, and you can tell right here, it's also in commemoration with the 45th anniversary of Captain Tsubasa.
さあスタジアムは試合前から歓声に包まれています。闘志をみなぎらせる選手たち、注目が集まる中、いよいよ試合開始です。
As you can see, it's just a citizen trailer. So yeah, expect the trailer to be a bit long, but I'm going to try my best to summarize it up here on what y'all can expect. So let's skip to the 38-second trailer. Sorry, 38-second timestamp. So you can see how the game works. Pretty much typical soccer game you can expect if you play FIFA game, or you know how it works. So basically similar mechanics to FIFA game, but it's a bit different on how it works with this one. So you have base action right there, and then you have dribble and tackle.
Defense maneuvers have evolved into more intuitive battles. Use your stamina gauge to unleash dribbles, tackles, and more, all with a single button. Earn a good or perfect rating by activating a dribble move at the perfect distance from your opponent to pull off a stylish crossover. If your dribble move successfully breaks down the defense, you'll gain added benefits such as reduced stamina consumption. On defense, tackle opponents to steal the ball. Charge before activating to perform a powerful tackle from a greater distance. When a dribble and a tackle occur simultaneously, the offensive player retains possession if they still have stamina. If their stamina drops to 0, the defensive player gains control of the ball. Plus, max action makes the back and forth between offense and defense even more intense. Max dribble and max tackle. Although there is a delay, these powerful actions guarantee an advantage when activated. When two max actions collide, the one activated last wins, making timing crucial for this counter element.
Alright, so that's pretty interesting. And you also have super move. You got forward, midfielder, midfielder, and defender. And you got super move skills, which again, I'm not gonna play the entire thing, but you get the idea how it looks. Really neat, huh? And then you have chain system, how it works. So how does chain system work exactly? Well, here. So you will be using, basically you can dash it there like that, and yeah, look at that. This is how it works. You have the chain level there. I'll rewind here. So you have chain level, you got chain 0, chain 5, and chain max. So what you're seeing down here is the minimum damage and then the max. Just the highest you can go up to there. And you got Goalkeeper's Tactics. Basically, basic self-explanatory there. And finally, you got Miracle Action. So this is what Miracle Save does right here, which can help you make a comeback if you're not doing well and if you're not doing well in match. Well, this will help, just like that. Overall, I would say that Captain Tsubasa 2 Wolf Fighters is pretty interesting. So yeah, even though I'm not really a fan of a soccer, or I haven't been caught up lately with Captain Tsubasa, well, I can say that this will be a worth playing for those who are into soccer and those who watch Captain Tsubasa may be interested in the upcoming game. So that is Captain Tsubasa 2 Wolf Fighters. So what are your thoughts on the brief trailer that we just saw? Will you be looking forward to playing it? Let us know in the comments down below. Now I wanna do one more headline before we take our first commercial break. Yes, oh man, our first commercial break in a pre-taped Asphere's Cafe episode. I know it sounds weird, even though we are not live at the moment, but we will be. But by the time you're watching right now, it is being broadcast on Cool FM, Cool TV, or if you're watching it via replay on Cool TV and Asphere's Cafe AspMedia, you can tell that I am not live right now. it's all taped. It's all whatever it's called. It's all taped, and yeah. And also we're gonna also need to tackle about the Nvidia DS. Oh my god, yeah. I heard about it, and they're saying it's not good. Oh boy. Nvidia might really screwed up big time. Well, yeah, maybe. So I'm also gonna tackle about the Nvidia DLSS 5, and because I have seen some ordinary gamers, and even recently Vax video, and yeah, it does not sit well with gamers, and myself included. I don't think it looks right in my opinion, which I will be dealing with that later, or later in the next game. But tomorrow for me, I'm gonna address this one because yeah, it's getting a little bit late here at night. But yeah, anyway, our last one in our gaming cafe headline for this round is, yeah, PlayStation Portal is yet getting another update. So sorry, I just lagged. But anyways, so yeah, you can see PlayStation Portal is once again getting another massive update, as you can see. So what's new? Well, it adds a 1080p high quality mode and user experience refinements, and yeah, how it works. So when you press the PS button on your PlayStation Portal, you can now choose the resolution. You can go 720p, 1080p, or heck, even 1080p high quality too. Really neat, right? So for the changelog, according to changelog, players can now select a 1080p high quality mode during remote play and cloud streaming. This new mode enables players to enjoy games at a higher bit rate compared to the default 1080p standard mode, providing a smooth and high fidelity experience. And how do you enable that? Well, if you're interested, you can head over to quick menu, max resolution, and select 1080p high quality during remote play or the cloud streaming. And once you pick the mode you want, you can apply the change by restarting the remote play or cloud streaming session. And now this one is huge. If you have been into cloud gaming lately, well, we got some good news. So they have introduced several enhancements to improve usability and reduce friction during cloud streaming sessions. Now you have improved product detail page, so when you select stream on the product detail pages of game bundles, a new user interface will show up, allowing you to select a specific game to play from that bundle. And you also have game invite. Nice. If you're actively streaming a supported title and receive game invites, you will now see a clear on-screen notification on PlayStation Portal, ensuring you will never miss an invitation while playing. You also have enhanced trophy notifications. Trophy notifications now clearly display the trophy and associated the image when unlocked. Platinum trophies will also feature their special animation, bringing greater visibility and celebration to your achievements. And finally, improved search screen. The search interface has been refined for a smoother experience, such as the on-screen keyboard display being available immediately when going into search. And finally, you also have an improved and smoother onboarding experience. So if you don't have an account from PlayStation yet, getting started is now easier than ever. With an improved user interface and onboard flow, you can now quickly create an account and sign into your PlayStation Portal by scanning the QR code using your mobile device. So that is what I say, yeah, I think, yeah, I'd say, yeah, companies are catching up, really. Companies are starting to catch up with, or I should say, companies are really starting to catch up on adding QR code for easier access, and now PlayStation does it too. So kudos to PlayStation for that. So that is in fact the changelog on the changelog of the upcoming PlayStation Portal system update that will once again bring a huge enhancements to remote play, cloud streaming, along with its new 1080p high quality mode. So what are your thoughts on the upcoming system update? And if you own one, will you be looking forward to 1080p high quality, and hopefully you get some smoother experience? Let us know in the comments down below. All right. Alright, so I guess it is now time to take our first commercial break, as we will be having more gaming topics to discuss right here, especially in what's in the latest with the gaming industry as well. And also I need to talk about the stupidest NVIDIA release, or I should say the stupid NVIDIA update that they have ever released, that is the DLSS 5. And oh boy, the reception is not good, and people are not quite happy how it looks. We'll get into that as well. And of course, NVIDIA has made a response to the outrage, and I have to guess it's not great as well. So don't go anywhere. I might have to deal with that tomorrow, but yeah, tomorrow for me. But anyway, don't go anywhere, as with Coffee will return after the break. Stay along with us. We will be right back after the break. Well, welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen, as we will now continue with another round of our Gaming Cafe headlines right here on Asphere's Cafe. So, without any further ado now, let's get into the second round of our Gaming Cafe right here on our show. So let's get into it. So, what do we have here? Well, we have the well, that's a lot. We're gonna get Shinobi Arc of Virginance, and then you have Vanishing Starlight. This one is obscure title to me. I have never heard of that before. And then we have Sonic Racing Crossroads, or yet another Crossroads DLC, huh? Isn't that cool now? Isn't it? So we're just gonna let it all load well, in the meantime right here. Alright, so our first headline for this round of our gaming company is we have the DLC. Oh, that is Sega Villain Stage for Shinobi Arc of Virgins. So all of the articles we'll be reading are coming from Gedmasu as we speak. So yeah, let's get into it. So Shinobi Arc of Virgins downloadable content, or Sega Villain Stage, will launch on April 3rd for $10 alongside a free update, according to publisher Sega and developer Lizard Cube. So here is the overview of the content according to Sega. So what does it contain for this DLC, which is once again known as Sega Villain Stage? Well, we'll dive into it right now. Master of the Ninja Arcs Joe Musashi will face his fiercest battles yet as he takes on 3 legendary Sega foes: the ruthless giant Dead Atler, or Atler, Atler, I guess, or known for Golden Axe, the Mad Dog of Shimano Goro Majima, which is known for Like a Dragon or Yakuza, and the evil genius Dr. Eggman, which is known for Sonic the Hedgehog, or coming from Sonic the Hedgehog rather. The downloadable content Sega Villain Stage will take players through exciting new stages featuring stunning worlds inspired by beloved Sega franchises. The downloadable content will include the following: you got 3 new bosses, 5 new stages, 2 new boss rush modes, 3 new Nempo, 3 new outfits, and 6 new music tracks. The downloadable content Sega Villain Stage is included with purchase of the digital deluxe edition of the game. Players who own the standard edition of the game get in on the action by purchasing the downloadable content as a standalone item for $10 MSRP, or as an upgrade pack for $12 MSRP when the downloadable content releases. And aside from the DLC, there is also a free update which will add a hardcore mode, combat system adjustments, and of course updates to character outlines, map, and tutorial display features. So what exactly is Sega Villain Stage, and how does it look like? Well, we do have an animation trailer, which, I mean, you can tell how it looks. So yeah, let's take a look how the Sega Villain Stage look like, and I'm going to get my earbuds so we can watch this together. Alright, so here is the animated trailer of the Sega Villain Stage DLC for Shinobi Arc of Virgins. Let's have a watch.
When the Death Sight fell into the hands of the abominable Lord Ruse, Joe Musashi, leader of the Obito clan, became the last bastion against evil. With his village razed, his clan petrified, and family brought to ruin, vengeance raged within him to destroy Lord Ruse and the E&E Corps. Musashi battled fiercely: Mandara, Beastmaster, Kijima. With new allies, he annihilated the Kaiju Tenval. The souls of the fallen lit a flame that guided him toward Limbo, where he faced Lord Ruse.
Oops. I just realized I forgot to unmute my mic, but yeah. Anyway, that was the anime trailer that you just saw. And what are your thoughts on the upcoming DLC that is named as Sega Villain Stage that is set to be out next month alongside with its free update? Let us know in the comment section down below. Okay, moving on to the next one, we got Vanishing Starlight. Oh yeah, which is going to be out from a week from now, ladies and gents. It will be out in a week from now. So, side-scrolling Metroidvania action-adventure game Vanishing Starlight will launch for PlayStation 5 and PC via Steam on March 26, according to publisher Game Pouch and developer Heart7. So, what even is this game? We will be reading the overview from the publisher Game Pouch. Vanishing Starlight is a Metroidvania action-adventure game with cyberpunk and Shanghai Jing mythological elements infused. Play as a prisoner who lost his memory, embark on a journey into the stars, retrieve your lost memories, reunite with old day partners, and piece together your own story. And now for the story, on what you can expect with the game. Here you are in the world of Shanghai, a world of breathtaking beauty and lurking peril. Beneath its vibrant surface lies the cruel domination of God, forged with an iron fist and woven from lives where countless beings struggle for survival. Play as Salt, a dead road prisoner who lost his memory and trapped in the Gibbetery. Led by a mysterious guide, you escape that earthly hell and you found your partners, only to discover that you all have lost the memories of the past. Past and present leave no trace with the truth buried deep. Yet, you are determined to make God aware. Light of a faint candle can set the heavens ablaze. So here are your key features. You get the world of Cyber Shanghai Jing. Of course, you got Metroidvania quarter play and triple form of armors where you can seamlessly switch between armors with each own weapon, skin, and ability focus to adapt in combat. And as for the digital deluxe extra goodies, you get the art book, original soundtrack, and of course you get 2 exclusive sleeveless skins. So what can we expect from Vanishing Starlight? We will have a look at this game or I should say we will have a look at the trailer of Vanishing Starlight. Let's have a watch. That was the trailer of Vanishing Starlight. So yeah. Wait, we wanna see the yeah, that is, yep, there you go. So that is indeed the trailer of the Vanishing Starlight that you just saw, and honestly, the gameplay mechanics isn't really that bad after all. So if I go rewind over very closely, you can see that the gameplay right there looks pretty nice, to say the least. So yeah, not bad for the game you expect with there, because yeah, I kind of like the idea of this game where you could just do hack and slash like this one. But yeah, this one looks pretty promising. Even though I want to play it, but yeah, even though I want to play this, but it's currently going to be exclusive to PlayStation from what I am aware of. But overall, not bad. And honestly, the look, the graphic, the in-game, the in-game graphics look really pretty to say the least. So yeah, not bad. So yeah, ladies and gents, that was the Vanishing Starlight. And what are your thoughts on the Vanishing Starlight that will be out in a week from now? Let us know in the comment section down below on your thoughts on Vanishing Starlight. Alright, moving on to the next one, we got Sonic Racing Crossroads DLC. And yes, it's this time after Pac-Man, we got Mega Man. So Racing Crossroads will have its yet another DLC, that is Mega Man Pack, which is set to be launched in 6 days, that is March 25th. So how does Mega Man DLC pack hold up on Sonic Racing Crossroads? Well, we do have a short trailer to show you right now. So yeah, here it is. Let's have a watch. And there you have it. That is in fact a very short trailer that you just saw with the Mega Man DLC pack. And oh lord, I haven't heard Mega Man soundtrack, or I haven't heard the soundtrack of Mega Man in so long, in a very long time, ever since I haven't played my Nintendo Switch in a while. But yeah, again, I don't really know how the gameplay, how the looks of Mega Man I don't really know how the looks of Mega Man will look like in Sonic Racing Crossroads, but either way, this is pretty exciting. So yeah, that's a short, that's a brief short news on the Mega Man DLC pack that will be out by next week, March 25th, for Sonic Racing Crossroads. Now yeah, what are your thoughts on the Mega Man DLC pack? Let us know in the comment section down below. Alright, so it looks like I only have opened few of the articles, but that doesn't stop me here. But wait a minute, let me see if I have more with me right now. Okay, not much. So we got Exodus. It's a science fiction action adventure RPG, I guess. So we got first clip. Okay, so this is age restricted. Interesting. I guess I have to. Okay, yeah, likely mature 17. And is this okay, so it is in fact age restricted by the uploader. Well, I might risk showing you this anyway, because yeah, I couldn't even get the trailer to load on Gamersu, because again, the trailer is age restricted and it's actually done by the channel, not YouTube. So again, maybe it's because they feared that they're gonna age restricted by YouTube, so that's why they had to do this on their own. But either way, we're going to risk it anyway, as we will show you the first look of the Exodus gameplay, because man, this is really interesting to say the least. And actually, before I even show you the gameplay, I want to explain what you can expect with Exodus later. But in the meantime, we'll be reading from Gamersu first. So yeah, Here it is. So, RG Type Entertainment has released a 2-minute gameplay first look trailer for science fiction action adventure RPG Exodus. The first clip features an early game combat encounter outside Lyonesse with June, Tom, and Ellis. The second clip is a traversal sequence on Lyonesse Space Tower that highlights the Creole world. Sorry, wait, what? How do I pronounce that? But anyway, so yeah, the second clip is a traversal sequence on the Lyonesse Space Tower that highlights the Creole globe. And the third highlights exploration inside an ancient celestial shrine on Kihon-su. Interesting. So if you're curious which platforms will be getting the game, it will be PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC, of course, which will be available on both Steam and Epic Game Store by early 2027. Now, as you are about to witness the first look of Exodus, I wanna warn you real quick that this may contain mature violence that may not be suitable for some viewers. So I'm warning you this. If you don't wanna watch it, if you wanna see it, you might want to back off for a while. So yeah. Alright. Ladies and gents, here is the first look of Exodus. Let's watch this. Stunning, huh? Pretty stunning, isn't it? So that oh man, I should have interacted with my Roblox. Oh dear God. Anyway, we're gonna switch back to the YouTube, but yeah, what you just saw was the first look of Exodus, and I'm genuinely impressed so far. So what you just saw in the gameplay is, yeah, this is pretty promising, and I can confidently say that this is actually going to be going well so far. So yeah, I would say that if you're into a science fiction game like this one, or the somewhat a post Exodus game, yeah, this is actually promising so far. So while I fix my studio lights again, because again I got disconnected for not moving it, whoopsie daisy, but I should still be wearing my lights here, of course. But again, you get the idea of how the gameplay looks like for Exodus. And again, I'm actually I'm genuinely impressed. So kudos to the team, kudos to the Exodus, kudos to the team who work on Exodus. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. If yeah, but again, I don't have I don't have money to get that game because yeah. But again, the game will be out by early 2027 to say the least. So the wait won't be that long. So there's that. Alright, where was I? So let me just fix the sterilize before we even switch back to oh yeah, of course, before we even switch back to where was I? Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, I think that will do. And then we got light there, and then second lights here. Then we're going to alright. I hope you don't disconnect me this time, Roblox, because I will be so pissed if you disconnect me. But yeah, so yay, I guess we are now back in our Roblox, aren't we? So let me just zoom in here, and here, and here, and here. I guess that's just the harsh reality of how it's being done here, no? Alright, so yeah, there you go, ladies and gents. That is whoops. Oh no, I didn't mean to open OBS. I didn't mean to open multiple OBS instances, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, there you go. That is in fact the first look of the Exodus, and sorry for some hiccups there, but anyway, what are your thoughts on the Exodus gameplay, or should say first look of Exodus? Let us know in the comment section down below, because again, as I said it before, it looks very nice, and the graphics is really promising so far. Alright, let's see what else do we have here, and in the meantime we're going to like we're going to like adjust our studio setup here, because yeah, why not, aren't they, huh? Okay. Alright, so where was I? Alright, well, wait a minute. IO Interactive ends Mindset Publishing collaboration. Oh, I wonder why. And this was posted 2 days ago. Yeah, big oof if big oof for that if they are not going forward with the collaboration now, huh? Okay, so we're just gonna let the rest of it load for a while. Oh no, I didn't mean to close the NVIDIA DLSS. Okay, alright, so next one we have here is, yeah, as I have mentioned earlier, IO Interactive and Mind's Eye Publishing collaboration. And well, we're gonna get into that right now. So you may be wondering, why are they ending in the right way? What's the reason behind it? Well, we're going to explain. So, IO Interactive has announced the conclusion of its publishing collaboration with developer Build a Rocket Boy on single-player action-adventure game Mind's Eye, with Build a Rocket Boy assuming sole publishing responsibilities going forward. The previously planned Hitman crossover event within Mind's Eye will no longer be released. Yup, the crossover event will not be going forward. So, we'll be reading the details on why. So, IOI Partners' involvement with Mind's Eye comes to an end, except for any essential transitional functions required to transfer publisher of record status to Build a Rocket Boy. Build a Rocket Boy will assume sole publishing responsibilities going forward, ensuring continuity for the Mind's Eye community and all partners. IOI Partners and BARB or BARB are coordinating closely to ensure seamless transition over the coming weeks. In light of this separation, the Hitman mission announced in June 2025, planned as a crossover event within Mind's Eye, will no longer be released. However, Bar B plans on working with partners on other projects in the future. Both IOI partners and Build a Rocket Boy recognize the anticipation this collaboration generated among the community and expressed their appreciation for the support shown by the players. Yeah. This is quite unexpected. So let's read the comments on what they had to say about this one. So quoting Rocket Boy recognized the anticipation this collaboration generated among the community. I know someone working in the PR department gonna lie through his oh my god. Oh man. Yeah. Gonna lie through his daily, but aren't nobody that expected that and wanted this. And then you have this music video. What even is this? I don't have no idea. I legitimately have no idea who even thought this is who even thought embedding it would be a good idea for that one, huh? So what else are we going to do? Or what even did they embed it in the comments, huh? So it's still loading. Yeah, it's still loading. We're gonna skip. Wonder if it was the game failing or Really now, huh? Really? I would say I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. To be fair with you guys, I honestly don't know if it really is the game failing or what. But it's safe to say that both parties screwed up. So let me say this again. Is it a game failing or it's a conspiracy theory? And well, the answer is probably both, as they commented there. Surprise! It took this long. No, it was to be the game of all time. Wow, they can just catch a break. Lol. I mean, who would want to be associated with these guys? I have the same question, and I really have no idea why. But I guess it is what it is. I guess, but yeah. Again, whatever happens to IOI Interactive or IO Interactive rather, sorry, and Mind's Eye, well, good luck to both, I guess. So, yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. So that is IO Interactive. That is the report of IO Interactive ending Mind's Eye publishing collaboration. And while it sucks to see them parting ways, well, good luck to them. I can't say much about this one. Okay, moving on to the next one, and yes, it is a mobile game. It's called this oh man, this Dia Duelim Final Fantasy, which is set to be launched on March 24. So 3 versus 3 team boss battle arena game how do I even pronounce it? Dia Duelim Final Fantasy will launch for iOS via App Store and Android via Google Play on March 24, according to Square Enix and NHN PlayArc. The launch trailer also reveals 6 additional characters: Firion from Final Fantasy II, Orion Knight from Final Fantasy III, Riku from Final Fantasy X, Iroha from Final Fantasy XI, Baltier from Final Fantasy XII, and Siliv Rosfield from Final Fantasy XVI. So here's the overview of the game on what you can expect with the upcoming mobile game. Warriors from the Final Fantasy series assemble in modern-day Tokyo to save the world from destruction in Dissidia Duelim Final Fantasy. Fight in 3 versus 3 battles where 2 teams fight monsters and clash in a race to defeat the powerful boss faster than the enemy team. So you have the key features, which obviously you have a lot, which you can, obviously you can choose or pick one of your favorite Final Fantasy characters, or the legendary characters rather, and you can acquire various abilities. Of course, you have easy to controls, modern story taking place in modern day Tokyo, and of course you can customize your character. Nice. So let's give it a watch on what you all can expect with this Cydia Duel Final Fantasy. It's the game worth it though? That's the question. Let's watch this.
新たな名役の始まりか。何が起こったんだ。守ってみせる。
こんなにも輝きに満ちてる。
この世界の人だって俺たちが頼りなんだ。
始めよう。
実はね、私たちの力も不完全なの。
だがお前が来てくれば。
やっぱりそうだ、ゴースト。
光に栄光ある。力になるよ。
いつでも行けるわ。
よろしくね。
俺たちなら勝てるだろう。持ちこたえろよ。
一緒に頑張ろうね。
突破口を開く。
力合わせてみよう。
賞賛があるなら行け。
さっさと終わらせてやる。
みんな頑張ってね。
その力解放する。
腕が鳴るぜ。
全てを出し尽くす。
覚悟しな。
連携成功か。これで最後だ。
この世界の人々には希望の象徴が必要なのでございます。
僕らが希望になってみせる。
どこまで甘いんだよね。俺は優しすぎるのかもしれない。甘いのはいいが甘ったれるなよ。苦しくても自分たちの力で乗り越えてきたのだろう。
そっか、私と同じか。
ゴーストに会って強くなりたいって思った。強い心を持ちたい。認められたいんだ。
What are your thoughts on the game that you just saw? And honestly, this is pretty promising gameplay, despite the game is known to be, well, we know it's going to be a free-to-play game, but overall, actually I'm impressed. So yeah, I'm actually impressed so far. So my only concern is if they're going to go EOS really quickly. If the game flops, hopefully not, but I hope that they will win, or not win. I hope that they will find its user base, and hopefully they will make some good money of it. But yeah, knowing it's a free-to-play game, expect some gacha purchases right there. But yeah, the game looks pretty good, to say the least. So I'm actually impressed. So what are your thoughts on this the Duel Final Fantasy? Let us know in the comment section down below. Alright, and finally it's time for media, because yeah, Nvidia, what have you done? I mean it. What have you done? Huh? What have you done? What have you done? And why have you even managed to betray your gamers once again? So we're gonna talk about the Nvidia DLSS 5, and yeah, I really can't say much about this one, but it's not good. So yeah, as you can see, DLSS 5 delivers AI-powered breakthrough in visual fidelity for games. So as you can see, this is a comparison without the DLSS 5 and this one with DLSS 5. I mean, look at this. I really can't say if this is really good looking, but it didn't sit well. So we're gonna be YouTube, yeah, whatever. I'm going to watch it on YouTube anyway. So I mean, I'm going to be playing a bit of a comparison here, and you will be the judge if it's actually good, and then we're gonna be reading comments down there. Oh man, but while I wait for it to load, I really need to get off to bed soon. But I mean, yeah, I really need to. What I mean, I need to get up to bed is that I have to get some rest, and then I will be preparing for another taping session later, of course. But yeah, and it looks like it's still loading. I'm not even sure why. Oh, it loaded. Great. All right, let's look how bad is the DLSS 5. So here is the DLSS 5. Here is the DLSS 5. Sorry. Here is without DLSS 5. And if we turn it on, yeah. Can you see a massive difference? Can you see the massive difference, ladies and gents? Can you see a massive difference right there? I don't even know. Here is. Oh, look at that. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This one. No, nope. I'm not buying it. Nope. I'm not buying with this setup there. Wait. Nope. Just no. Here's another one. Yeah. What is this? Just tell me. What incarnation is this? Here's a start build. Oh lord! As much as I wanna praise this one, it's really good. Like, just tell. Can you tell the difference right here? Alright. For this look, it's not bad. This is not bad. Okay, this one's not bad, but the one in Hogwarts Legacy, that really turned me off. I don't think it should look like this. Yeah, this one turned me off. While EA Sports FC on the other hand looks kind of good, but never mind. Wait, this is off. So here is the one that shows on right here. Yeah, there you have it. There you have it, guys. There you have it. So I really don't know. I really don't know what the hell is this. Even the comment section is even in the comment section are saying from grace to disgrace. I have to agree with what they said here. I have to agree. From grace to disgrace. That's right. I am not buying it, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why my electric bill is suddenly 25% higher. Yeah. But it looks awful. I'm sorry. It looks awful. Oh man, it looks really awful. Oh, I'm so pissed. I did not like how it looks like, huh? I did not like that at all. I really did not like that. It looks horrible. It looks completely piece of shit. It looks completely piece of shit, ladies and gentlemen. It looks completely piece of shit. Okay? I I did not like that. I didn't. I don't like it. I don't. I really don't. That's just my one rant. That's just my one man's take about this goddamn awful look there. I mean, come on, Nvidia, you're gonna do better. But really, is this what you're cooking? Yeah, it really looks awful, Nvidia. You had one job. You had one job. You really had one job. It really looks horrible. I'm sorry, Nvidia, but it looks bad. I'm sorry. It is bad. You better do better this time, Nvidia. So, yeah, good luck with that, I guess. And if ever they're going to accept what your current innovation right now, because I know the fact that you are doubling down into AI nowadays. So, womp womp. But that again, that's my personal take on Nvidia DLSS 5. And honestly, I have been saying this earlier and earlier. It's bad. It's awful. So yeah, let us know in the comment section down below on your thoughts on the Nvidia DLSS 5. Okay, we will now be taking our last commercial break as we will be getting into some more smartphone. It's not smartphone. This is not tech cafe. I keep mixing up. Anyway, we will be getting into more gaming coffee headlines coming up right here on Asphere's Cafe. Stay along with us as Asphere's Cafe will return after the break. Stay along with us. We will whoopsie. But yeah, where was I? Okay. Either way, yeah, stay along with us as Asphere's Cafe will return after the break. We will be right back. Welcome back to the program as we will now be getting into the last round of our gaming cafe headlines right here on Asphere's Cafe. So let's get right away as we start with the Urban Myth the Solution Center, which is now available for iOS and Android. So even it was sort of one for PlayStation 5 which had easy back on and now this now what works here for this involving
ちは不共鳴どうせ底辺とんでもないテーマで溢れて伝播した弟子の海で増えてく無数の大きれさやんちゃうもうワンナちゃんムカムカしてくる芋まいる腐ったフィレバーガーよりも別にいいってさ人魚クラワは不死身かって無理だな暇人邪神ばかりかかりボーロやばい想像
There you have it. So that is the trailer that you just saw. So yeah, there you have it. That's the trailer that you just saw of Urban Mid Dissolution Center, which is now on iOS and Android. Which, aside from these platforms, can also be played on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and PC via Steam. So that is Urban Mid Dissolution Center. And what are your thoughts on the game? Let us know in the comments down below. Alright, moving on to the next one. We got Decorate Decoration. Wow, Decorate Decoration, huh? So yeah, it is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on April 17. And shockingly, it's still coming to the HM consoles, except obviously Wii U. So yeah, you know, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are still holding up today. It's still getting some new games, of course, even though it has been around for around a decade now, and it's amazing to see that it's still getting some love. Alright, so publisher Camco and developer Kanegodo will release pixel art point and click adventure game Decorate Decoration for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on April 17. The company is announced. So yes, it was first launched for PC earlier this year, which was on January 22. You may be wondering, what even is this game in the first place? Well, we don't have a screen. We don't have the in-game screen. We can read the overview. So, yeah, if you're curious what will you be expecting, here it is. One day, without warning, you become a ghost. You live an honest life and commit no wrongs, so your soul should surely find peace, right? But the thought of being separated from the one you love is more terrifying than the abyss itself. If you can no longer stay by his side, then you must bring him with you before your soul passes on. Torn between love and obsession, you struggle against fate in this dark, emotional pixel art visual novel about devotion, loss, and the desperate choices made in the afterlife. Decorate Decoration is a pixel-style visual novel adventure with point-and-click and comment selection gameplay. As Cole has become a ghost, you must influence your beloved through conversations, poltergeist activity, dream visits, and even curse. Because he lacks spiritual awareness, direct communication is nearly impossible, requiring careful experimentation and strategic choices. The branching narrative features 6 different endings, with each playthrough lasting around 15 minutes. Additionally, the game features a prologue and epilogue side stories, a save function, an ending list, and unlockable bonus illustrations, encouraging replayability and full completion. So we might actually open the Steam page to show you the in-game screenshots, because they didn't show it here on the article, but we're still gonna show you either way how it looks like. And yes, we do have a trailer for it, but again, this is for Steam. But yeah, so you can see we got the glance of how you're expecting when you be playing this game. So you got, yeah, you have talk, poltergeist, dream, and curse. Oh yeah, the game over screen, you died, and then you have this, yeah, that you have, oh yeah, you basic typically your life as, you know, yeah, and you can ghost, and yeah, pretty neat looking game to say the least. So yeah, that is Decorate Decoration. And well, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on the game so far that we just covered? And will you be playing it when it comes out? I would love to know. So let us know in the comment section down below on your thoughts on Declaration, or you can send it in the live chat, and I don't know if I might not be able to read it, but it's, yeah, you can still share your thoughts in the live chat on your thoughts on that. Alright, next we got 9 RIP sequel. So it is an automated visual novel, and we will get into that right now. So Idea Factory International will release ultimate visual novel sequel known as 9 RIP sequel for Switch or Nintendo Switch in 2026. In the West, the publisher announced it will be available both physically and digitally. A limited edition will also be available. So the game was first launched in Japan on September 25th, 2025. So here is the overview of the game of how you will be expecting with 9 RIP sequel. Following the endings of 9 RIP, Misa Ishiki finds herself at a crossroads with navigating romantic life and the consequences of her actions during her second year of high school. New challenges await depending on the route taken, whether it's grappling with the fallout of her death or navigating a relationship with a supernatural being. Misa must come to terms with her decisions to move forward. Will she continue along the same path or take another road entirely? So yes, we do have in-game screenshots to show you. So basically, this is what you will be expecting when you be playing this one. And yeah, okay, you got. I think we got there. Yeah, really nice. Of course, pretty typical what you will see in Ultimate games there. And for the key features, you have 9 full routes of love interest, and then you have heavenly routes, which is a direct sequel to the previous heavenly endings. And what it does is will feature new obstacles to overcome. And finally, you got godly routes, and yeah. So yeah, we do have an announcement trailer to show you, and I will be playing it via YouTube website on this one. So, ladies and gents, here is the trailer of 9 RIP sequel. Let's watch this. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Apparently, I'm having some technical difficulties in getting. Right. Never mind. Alright, ladies and gents, that was the 9 RIP sequel. That was the announcement trailer of 9 RIP sequel that you just saw. And honestly, the ending, no, not the ending. Why do I keep mixing up? But the theme song for the 9 RIP sequel is actually pretty amazing. So yeah, that is 9 RIP sequel, and yes, as I have stated earlier, the game will be out in the West later this year. That is around this year. So that's 2026. So that is 9 RIP sequel. And what are your thoughts on the Ultimate visual novel that we will be playing? Will you be playing it? If you're a fan of Ultimate, let us know in the comments down below. Alright, we are now finally done with Gematsu, as we are now moving over to the headlines or the articles from Final Weapon. And it's been a while, I know. It hasn't been a while, or it has quite been a long time since we haven't covered articles from Final Weapon. And yeah, it feels good to be back, seeing articles from Final Weapon. So we got THQ Nordic bringing 4 games to both Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Ari Moon Prayer releasing for PC on May 13. My Hero Ultra Impact going EOS on May 18. Oof. Yep, another gacha game bites the dust. Jiaru Fiction coming to Steam in English. And Wantama Life Inuma Tamaki no Shugakuro Ku Survival launching on June 25th for PC and Nintendo Switch. So that's the first. These are the 5 headlines from Final Weapon, and that will be in fact the last set of gaming cafe headlines for this episode of our cafe. Alright, starting off with THQ Nordic bringing 4 games to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. So this is coming, all of them from Final Weapon. THQ Nordic has announced that Destroy All Humans, Destroy All Humans 2, Repropped, and Disney Epic Mickey Rebrush are coming to Nintendo Switch 2, while SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide is set to be released on Nintendo Switch. So here are your overview of the games that are set to be released for Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. 3 of them are coming to Switch 2 and 1 of them are coming to Nintendo Switch, being SpongeBob. So yeah, you got Destroy All Humans, Destroy All Humans 2 Repropped, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrush, and SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide. So we're gonna be reading first 3 that are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. So for Destroy All Humans, if you want to know if you are curious what it looks like, or not looks like, we don't even have a screenshot, but if you're curious on what you would be expecting with game, well, we will read to you right now. Crypto is back, and humanity is still very much in trouble. Already wrecking havoc on Nintendo Switch, the cult classic Alien Invasion lands on Nintendo Switch 2 later this year with richer visuals, denser worlds, improved shaders, and support for full HD up to 4040p resolution. Unleash chaos with powerful physics abilities, outrageous weaponry, and a sharp sense of humor. Invade Earth, harvest DNA, and remind the human race exactly who's in charge. And yes, it does include the skin pack DLC. Now for the sequel to the OG, Destroy All Humans 2 Reprop releases on Nintendo Switch 2 in September, packed with the Reprop skin pack and Repropped challenge accepted DLC. So you are already getting 2 DLCs right out of the box when you purchase the game. Experience the swinging 60s in full alien glory in a single-player adventure tailor-made for the platform. Defend a much larger, more open world from those who seek to undermine your mission. Travel the globe, whack havoc, and take revenge on the KGB in this expanded sequel full of destruction, disguises, and hippie-era absurdity. Now for the Epic Mickey Rebrush, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrush brings the magic of Disney to life in a vibrant 3D platformer. This beautiful remake sends Mickey Mouse on an epic journey through a wasteland a realm of forgotten Disney characters. Armed with a magical brush using paint and thinner, players shape both the world around them and Mickey's destiny, restore beauty or uncover hidden secrets. On Nintendo Switch 2, the invention shines brighter than ever with higher resolution visuals, improved frame rate, must-style controls using the using the Joy-Con 2 controller, and it does include the DLC out of the box, that is the custom pack. Now, the only game that doesn't come with DLC is SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide, and yes, it's coming to the OG Switch, and that is the only game that is coming to the OG Switch. That is the only game that is coming to the OG Switch, but keep that in mind. You can also play it on Nintendo Switch 2, as the game is backwards compatible. So for SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide, a clash between the Flying Dutchman and King Neptune has unleashed ghostly chaos across the ocean floor, and it's up to SpongeBob and Patrick to fix it. Switch seamlessly between the two heroes and combine their unique abilities to overcome challenges and restore balance to Bikini Bottom. Play as SpongeBob and Patrick, master new abilities like grappling and rowing, and experience a brand new ghostly story. The game is fully voiced by the original cast, which is nice to see. So there you have it. So these are all 4 games that will be coming to both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. While This Were All Humans, 2 Reprop, and Disney Epic Mickey Rebrush are exclusive to Switch 2. So what are your thoughts on these 4 games from THQ Nordic that will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch? Let us know in the comments down below. Alright, next in the list is Ari Moon Prayer, which is set to be released on May 13. So FandomWorks has announced that anime-inspired 3D adventure game Ari Moon Prayer will launch on May 13 for PC via Steam and Epic Games Store. A free demo for Ari Moon Prayer is also available now alongside the game's latest trailer. And before we even play the trailer, we'll be reading an overview of what you'll be expecting when you play the game. The moon is falling and the world is ending. Titans run amok, waters rise, leaving several islands as Earth's last remaining land. Now that past civilizations and history lie submerged, later generations have chosen to worship the perpetually falling moon, believing they may return to their true moonland after that, Luna. As a moonbar, Diallo's mission is to guide the departed to Luna. He shall embark on a dramatic journey through this apocalypse world alongside Rai, his benefactor's daughter, towards the world's pinnacle, baptismal terra. And you have Journey Notice, which is a calm exploration-focused experience. There is no fast-paced combat or intricate resource management. Just follow the melody of moon songs and enjoy a tranquil journey through the world's final moments. So there's a lot. I'm not gonna go too much, but now you know the overview of Ari Moon Prayer. And again, I'll be playing the trailer via YouTube website because why not? I wanna have it catered here. So yeah. Alright, so here is the trailer of Ari Moon Prayer, and we will be witnessing the release date announced. But yeah, I already mentioned it. It's May 13th, but still, we're going to in fact be playing the trailer on what you will be expecting with this game. Ladies and gents, here is the trailer of Ari Moon Prayer, or I should say the release date trailer. Let's watch this.
幾千の世にわたり残された宿願が終末の地の月に交錯する。その探求と破滅による永劫の輪廻に人類は囚われている。
終末の中じゃ特別な意味を持つものなんてないかも。
万物は塵こそすれ滅びることはないのかもしれん。
俺が心に残したい思い出は君の背中だけじゃない。
じゃあもう一目だけ見させてあげる。
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the open world in the feature of the game is actually pretty really stunning to say the least. So kudos to that. Alright, we're gonna like
想像をするたび命が流れ去っていく。
どうしてレイ、なぜそこまで。
俺たちの命が耳飾りに込められた願いを育んでいる限り。
さよなら。月でまた会いましょう。
So that is Ari Moon Prayer, ladies and gentlemen. And what are your thoughts on the game that you just saw? And honestly, for me, it looks pretty nice, and to say the least. And I do like the fact that it's an open world. So really, kudos to that. So that is. So yeah, that is Ari Moon Prayer. Again, let us know in the comments section down below what are your thoughts on the game so far. Alright, we're done with our second headline, and now, as expected, you know, usually every gacha game launch, you know, let's be real here, every gacha game would do well for first month and then will eventually fall, except, you know, the big titles like God Knows How Victory, Nikki, Blue Archive, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, you name it. Yeah, those big titles are doing well, while some titles on the other hand are not doing well, and could be why. And no wonder you cannot really trust every gacha game nowadays, because yeah, they have the right to, you know, they have the right to kill the game, to kill the service. Well, this is exactly what happens, right? This is exactly what happened with My Hero Ultra Impact, which is going EOS this May 18th. So here it is, and wonder why they're doing this. So Bandai Namco has announced that the My Hero Ultra Impact mobile game is ending service on May 18th for Android and iOS. Since the game is ending service, all purchases of premium hero gems in My Hero Ultra Impact have ended, and Bandai Namco will share more details about the refund process for unused currency at a later date. So you can see they posted this on their official X or Twitter account, saying with their important notice, "Thank you for playing My Hero Ultra Impact. My Hero Ultra Impact will conclude its service on May 18, 2026. We would like to express our sincere gratitude for your continued support over the years. Please check the in-game information for more details." Yikes. So, well, let me do a quick search. Let me just do my quick search. When did the game launch? When did the game launch? When was the game around? Oh, okay. So, okay, the game has been around for, let's see, 21, 22, 24. Oh wow, 6 years. So this is not bad. 6 years of the game being around, but at the same time the game is gone. So yeah, too bad. And if you're really curious to know how the gameplay looked like for My Hero Ultra Impact, actually it was launched in 2020 for Japan, and it was launched in 2022. I might be wrong, but yeah, am I wrong here? Okay, so let's head over to the Google Play page. When was the game around? Oh look, they even added they in fact even added a warning, or the disclosure, or the impending closure disclosure. They even added on Google Play as well, saying this: "We regret to announce the closure of this game on May 18th. The game and all items can be used until the last day." Oh, see that? You see that? They even made it clear that it's not going to be around for long. So I still want to know how long has this game been around? Let's see. So there you go. So it was released globally on February 7, 2022. Again, the game was released globally on February 7, 2022. So the game has been around for 4 years. 4 years. This is not bad, but still, with the game losing support, with the game getting axed really quickly, it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. So here is, if you're really curious, this is how my Hero Ultra Impact gameplay looks like. You basically have, you have the story, side quest, or how do I say this? Oh, how should I describe this? You have a bunch of quests to play with. You have up to 9. I might be wrong, but again, this video was posted around 2022, so this is not gonna reflect to what it is around today. But again, this is showing the gameplay from 2022, and yeah. Oh man, what a sad day for My Hero Academia fans who have been playing the game since the beginning, and now that the game is about to be EOS or is about to be shut down. So that is My Hero Ultra Impact, and again, really sad to see that the game is going EOS. Yup, as I have been saying this, another gacha game bites the dust. So what are your thoughts on the Bandai? What are your thoughts on Bandai Namco? Or I should say, what are your thoughts on Bandai Namco axing service for My Hero Ultra Impact? Are you sad to see that? Are you sad to see it go? And if you have been playing it for years, what is your favorite level, or what's your favorite quest, and what's your favorite story so far? Let us know in the comments down below. We are now down to last two, and that is Jiaru Fiction coming to Steam. So Shira Fune has announced Jikaku Studios' Jiaru rom-com visual novel, which is once again Jiaru Fiction, is coming to PC via Steam with English, traditional Chinese, and simplified Chinese language options with Japanese voiceovers. Steam users can wishlist the game right now ahead of the game's release. So here is the overview of the game. We will be reading the story on what will you be expecting when you will play this. Anyway, long ago, Hatsune Nijo awakened to a love of Jiaru at an early age. As a result, after he tagged along on his parents' long-term business reassignment and moved away from his hometown, he eventually began cross-dressing as a Jiaru. One day, his little sister Tisukun suggested that he transfers to her school, which had recently started allowing students to attend in their everyday clothes. Nice. And so Hatsune resolved to return to his hometown. However, the school turns out to be even more free-spirited and lax than he could ever have, or than he could imagine. And thus begins Hatsune's new school life, together with open-minded friends who accept his Jiharu ways. Nice. So you have a fun and quirky visual novel, full professional Japanese voice acting. I'm pretty sure some of them are notable there. So you got Kosuzu Fuyumain who is voicing Hatsune Nijo. You got Nemu Enomoto who is voicing Himari Amin. You got Ayaka Ikasaki who is voicing Susu Shino no Mem. No, I meant that. And yeah, there it is. I think I see one notable voice actor there. Let me just double check. That. Yup. I can see one of them. Well, not really notable, but some of them are notable from what I'm seeing seiyus there. Let's just double check. Okay, yup. Alright. You got Nanami means to know. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so basically they're notable. Oh my god, no. So yeah, basically, yeah, they're notable for voicing visual novels as far as we know. Unfortunately, we don't have a trailer to show you on how or what Jiyaru fiction looks like. But again, with the image visually here, I guess that's pretty much you will be expecting. So ladies and gents, that is Jiyaru fiction, and honestly, this might be very interesting to those who are into this genre. So yeah, let us know in the comment section down below on your thoughts on Jiyaru fiction. Finally, as we are about to wrap up our cafe, Wantama Life Inuyama Tamaki no Shugakuroku Survival is launching for Nintendo Switch and PC this June 25. So here it is. This is coming from Final Weapon. Cyberstaff has announced its all-new visual novel Wantama Life in Inuyama Tamaki no Shugakuroku Survival. The new visual novel will launch on June 25th for Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam and DL site, followed by Android, iOS, and So aside from Nintendo Switch and PC, they are also set to launch the game on other platforms. Keep that in mind. They're also set to launch other platforms soon, after Nintendo Switch and PC. But again, it's gonna be announced at a later date, so that's good to know. So Android, iOS, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5 are the among platforms that will be released later. So the story of Wantama Life in Inuyama Tamaki no Shugakuroku Survival focuses on Nori Pro personality Inuyama Tamaki. Tamaki goes on a school trip while hiding a secret that only the player is aware of. Oh yes, so VTuber Karuramiya and manga author Norio Tsukudani are involved. So, ladies and gents, you heard that right. They are involved. One of the VTuber is involved in the game. Ooh, interesting. And we do have a trailer to show you. And yeah, actually, before we even play trailer, we will be reading the brief story synopsis right here. So you got Sensei, I am a, and you have that. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be playing trailer via YouTube because I do like this type of content here. So yeah. As we are about to wrap up, as we are about to wrap up our cafe, we'll be leaving you now with this one. So here is Wantama Live trailer. Let's watch this.
はい、僕は男の子なんです。
何？変質者？誰か！そこに変態が！
帰るまでが修学旅行だから気を抜かないように。
観光名所とか案内してくれません？
ラッキースケベが許されるのはゲームの中だけですよ。犬山玉木主演ノベルゲーム「ワンタマライフ犬山玉木の修学旅行サバイバル」よろしくね先生。
There you go, ladies and gents. That is in fact the trailer that you just saw right there, and yeah, they look pretty cute. Gonna lie, they look pretty cute. So yep, there you have it. I am very hyped. I'm not that hyped, but I'm very much excited for another round of what do you call this? For another round of VTuber visual novel we are getting like this. So ladies and gents, that is Wantama Life Inuyama Tamaki no Shugakuroku Survival, which is set to be launched on June 25th for Nintendo Switch and PC, followed by iOS, Android, PlayStation. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below on this coming visual novel, or I should say VTuber visual novel. Woo! Finally, we made it to the end, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! What a success for our first pre-tape episode of our Asphere Cafe. Especially in times like this, that I'm very... Oh, I just got a message. I'll read it later. But I have been, you know, I'm starting to get busy every Thursday with cool news, and having opportunity to have a recorder like this, it's really a pleasure, and it's also giving me opportunity to return to Roblox a bit slowly but surely. Anyway, last words for tonight as well, or last words for today as well. Again, the one I discussed earlier about NVIDIA. I am looking at you, NVIDIA. The DLSS 5 is not good. It's just full of AI slop. I repeat, the DLSS 5, the graphics with their DLSS 5 solution, yeah, it's just full of AI slop bullshit. That's my last words for tonight, or today, whatever you're listening. Alright, with that, ladies and gents, that brings us to the end of Asphere Cafe for today. Thank you very much for listening or watching thank you very much for listening or watching our show, and we will be back again tomorrow. I don't know what else I'm gonna talk there, but I'll try to do my best to discuss what's relevant. But yeah, we will be back again tomorrow with some kind of random topic that we will be discussing. And yes, in fact, we will be live tomorrow, right here on Cool FM and Cool TV. So yeah, this has been Asphere Cafe. I'm Caro, and the cafe is now closed. We will be seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on Cool FM. The cafe's over. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.